In the Shiba Inu army, everything is going berserk. The atmosphere is electric. The terror vanishes in the blink of an eye. The Shiba Inu has sparked a buying frenzy on Coinbase. Nothing like this has ever been done before. There's a major rationale for this. The signals are being dropped by the experts. Maybe this is the beginning of something big for Shiba Inus. Please explain what is happening. Moreover, to what am I even making reference? Let me explain. Your daily dose of Shiba wealthy coins is here. If you are interested in Shiba and want to learn more, you have come to the right place. Stay ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency business by subscribing to our newsletter and receiving all the latest news and predictions. Make sure you hit the like button to get more shib news. The Shiba Inu is going through a wild patch right now. I understand. Even a quick glance at the chart might show that the price is in theory going down. However, if you continue a little further, you will realize that something significant is about to occur. The area around here is doing quite well. Everyone is acting as if Shiba Inus are going to be huge stars. Even though the price took a little dip, from what we can see, their suspicions might be valid. The wild phase is now upon us. Not long ago, Coinbase hosted a massive event. A striking maneuver is being discussed here. Many people love Shiba Inus, also not buying without thinking. The subject at hand is whales. Someone had obviously taken a lot and shoved it across the room. They are preparing to implement a significant shift. When whales perform this manner, it's usually not because of nothing in particular. But that's only the tip of the iceberg. The recent remarks of a well-known analyst have further inflamed an already contentious matter. The Shiba Inu, so the story goes, is getting ready to make a big splash. They emphasize not just the movement they identified, but also their explanation of it on the chart. The fear and unease we witnessed just a few days ago appears to have vanished into thin air. Everyone is suddenly incredibly relaxed. They are full of hope, energy and confidence. The question of how much it is now may also be on your mind. What does this news mean in terms of what's happening? Yes, something is happening. To answer your question, after a strong bounce, one analyst says Shiba Inu staying put. People just won't budge. Even if there is resistance later on, the momentum is already there. The stakes are high. This level is directly ahead. Plus, if we can figure it out, which appears to be possible, Shiba Inu might actually make a comeback. What I mean is genuine momentum, not merely pump and dump. The pricing stays the same, almost like a launch pad. Much obliged to the growing base of support directly below. All eyes are on the next target now. If Shiba Inu can push through a bit more, this can trigger another surge. The kind that happened when everyone was scrambling to stay up with the fast-paced events of the previous major meme currency run. The market is actually doing quite well, despite the fact that it appears to be falling today, because there are only red candles. The experts are hinting to a breakthrough. An increasing number of whales are making purchases. However, a slight deviation is present. Let me fill you in on things before everyone starts praising this as a guaranteed moon expedition. Despite all the excitement and whale behavior, a market expert says the Bitcoin industry as a whole has been losing money recently. Occasionally, it has shown up in Shiba Inu as well. Almost $300 million worth of cryptocurrency has been sold off on the market. The stress also caused a decrease of about 6% in Shiba Inu. The decline started early in the week. I had high hopes, and a small rally was beginning to take form, but everything fell apart on May 12. Just like the cryptocurrency market, Shiba Inu prices have fallen sharply. Since May 11, many investors have decided to cash out while they still have the chance, making it a challenging stretch with 5 out of 6 days finishing in the red. But now things are starting to get interesting. The data shows that the small fraction of the market, consisting of about 34,000 wallets, is trading Shiba Inu tokens at the very narrow range where they are presently trading. Considering that most token holders are either just breaking even or are nursing tiny losses, that's a lot of tokens that aren't achieving anything. Its outcome is this: a sizable chunk of the Shiba Inu supply is currently taking a back seat, albeit reluctantly. Some people are using the words holding and watching to describe the situation. They aren't in a rush to sell, and they aren't planning to buy anything else anytime soon either. A pressure cooker is the basic description. Any major alteration could set off a major reaction. The time for the big shift has come at last. After all that excitement, did we actually see every single whale move? This is starting to heat up. According to recent reports from Arkham, a Shiba Inu with a value of over $1.6 million was recently transported. Indeed, everything you were told was true. Someone anonymous sent over 106 billion Shiba Inu coins to a Coinbase hot wallet. This wasn't some nameless person's little money transfer. It was a major deal. It was a major event. Permit me to elucidate the significance of this incident in great detail. To begin with, the volume that an exchange like Coinbase pulls, the Shiba Inu isn't a good fit for day trading. When this happens, it usually means that someone is going to hold something massive, like a whale or an institution. Storing tokens in a secret wallet or cold storage typically indicates a strong commitment to the long term. Currently, they do not plan to sell it for a profit. They may be waiting for a major rally down the road, if they intend to wait it out. Second, has the receiver done anything with the funds after receiving them? They have zero activity history, zero other tokens, and zero other tokens at all. To put it simply, that is the best way to build wealth. Here, wallets are not being randomly shuffled for the purpose of liquidity or exchange maintenance. What a naive individual, to put all their eggs in the Shiba Inu basket and hope for the best. A lot is conveyed by that kind of unpretentious confidence. Could this have an impact on the price in any way? First, it lessens the quantity that can be accessed. The more Shiba Inus taken out of shelters and into kennels, the less there will be for sale or purchase. The law of supply and demand is really that basic. If interest in Shiba Inus picks up again when supplies are low, their price can jump significantly. Second, other investors will likely take notice of your move. For whales in particular, this has the effect of setting off a domino effect. Others quickly follow the lead of a prominent figure. Confidence is built, it finds traction. This fire is consuming the market. Plus, guess what? One authority has just verified everything. That is correct. A member of the MBT traders team, who has been monitoring the Shiba Inu situation, stepped out to provide some clarification. We have not even started the actual pump yet. While he acknowledges that there have been surges and excitement, he asserts that this is merely the initial phase. Is something happening? The loading procedure is now underway, which is unfortunate. He claims the Shiba Inu is actually hiding behind a huge invisible wall. It has been unable to make any headway due to an underlying trend line. If it goes beyond that level, the real upward momentum will start. Someone appears to be shaking a Coke bottle right now. As the cap is lifted, the pressure builds up until it bursts. Between May 10th and May 19th, the price fluctuated wildly. Assuming you have been following its ups and downs, then back ups and downs again. Despite its best efforts, it has been unable to flee. Here we are talking about resistance as an object. Those that use short-term trading strategies and cash out too quickly. That is the reason it has not been rising. This is when it gets exciting. With all that said, nothing has changed. A few key Shiba Inu metrics have stayed the same. 3 tests